evening, everybody. Today is Monday. Yes, Monday, April 28th, 2025. It's been a solid day. Let me check over the goals. So, goals for the day were to brush teeth, make a video log. I didn't write a morning video log because I planned to sleep in, and I kind of did, but and then organize my clothes. I had new clothes from Walmart that I had to go through. Sweep the kitchen, wash my clothes, clean up the apartment trash, wash towels in a purple blanket, and then upload video logs and do a recovery video log for yesterday, for Sunday. And then every single goal was actually achieved today. It was pretty solid. So I woke up at 10:30 and then I scrolled my phone for a little bit, got up, and then cleaned up the trash in the apartment, took out the trash because Wednesday's trash day and whatever, right? And then I made some, I put the laundry in, I put the, the towels in, and then made some fries for myself, checked on the fries, and then I was alternating between Kingdom Come Deliverance and like doing the laundry. So it was actually really fun. I probably did that for 2 hours, dude. Like from I want to say 11 to like 1:30. Just move the load over, put a new load in, Kingdom Come Deliverance, organize my clothes, switch over stuff, organize more clothes, Kingdom Come Deliverance, switch over stuff, fold towels, organize the rest of my clothes, Kingdom Come Deliverance. It was really, really nice. And then I put the two video logs that I'd edited up for upload today. I think it was April 2nd and 3rd. I think that's a double check on that. I want to say it was April 2nd and 3rd. And then, so I'm good till it'll upload May 1st. I can't believe we're already almost into May. So good for 3 days. That'll be nice. And then, let's see, went to the bathroom. Ava wanted Taco Bell again, so we ordered some of that. And then I played more Kingdom Come Deliverance before work. And then, so I washed all the towels. I did 3 loads of towels and then 1 load of, like, a small load of clothes. Have it right there. And then uploaded the video logs, clean up the apartment trash, took out the trash, got a new trash bag. That was pretty sick. Just brushed my teeth, so good for that for the night. Making the evening video log. And then, I worked from 4 to 10:30-ish. Work was really chill. It was really, really slow. I actually made $35 in the last, like, hour and a half. And I only made $30 up till then. So it was literally, like, $30 for the first 5 hours. And then the last bit was, like, $35. I was like, okay, so 65 for the full day. It was pretty nice. And then, got home, made my recovery video log, and then played some Kingdom Come Deliverance, played some CSGO, and then watched some H-Rock, and like I looked up a little bit more about the gold standard and the Bretton Woods system, and then I was just chilling. I was eating Takis, obviously, and then brushed my teeth, and then I was like, well, time to make a video log and go to bed. So here I am. And yeah, that's pretty much been the whole day. Isaac came into work. It was pretty chill. We were kind of having a scattered conversation because I was just busy at the time, and it was like, but it was funny. He was sitting on table 2 and ordered 1 Q and 1 Pepsi, and I had a table right across from him on table 4, and they ordered 2 Qs and 2 Pepsis. And I thought that was really funny, and I was just like, wow. Literally, I took their orders right at the same time, wrote the tickets at the same time. Very similar orders. Dude, my sprouts are getting so big. I'm actually going to make sure I don't have anything. I'm going to grab them because these beans are peeking out and show you guys. Always smells like plants, for sure, dude. Smells like plants, for sure. That is crazy. Ooh. That is crazy, bro. Look at these beans. What are they doing? That is so wild. What are these over here? These are cucumber plants. These are arugula. These are tomatoes here in the middle, and then beans here on the left. That is wild, bro. That is so wild. Ooh. Yeah. So tomorrow, I texted Josue pretty late actually. He responded. Thankfully, I was all day at work from like literally 5 to 9. I was like, oh yeah, I should text Josue right when I finish up these 2 things. Then I forget about it and be like, ADHD, dude. Alright, I'll text Josue right after this. Then, forget. I'll just keep like putting it off. So like it takes like 9:30. I was like, hey man, forgot to tell you earlier, like, tomorrow's my day off. If you want to come over after work and, like, work in the yard, it'd be really cool. So he's going to come over tomorrow. So I have yard work as one of my goals, and then a secondary goal next to it for Josue 7. So I'm going to brush my teeth, make a morning video log, do yard work, water the sprouts, and take a photo. Ava and I are having a date day. Hopefully we can get, like, 2 Vampire Diaries episodes in. That'd be really nice. I want to edit and upload some video logs, YouTube video on how to Twitch stream. I think that'd be I've been contemplating that idea for a little while, and I'm just like, it'd be nice to Twitch stream. I'm also gonna get a haircut tomorrow. Yeah, it needs to happen for sure, and I have cash, so no reason not to. I've been like putting it off for so long. Look at how much hair I have. Let me see which way would be best for this. I guess it'll probably be this way. Such an absurd amount of hair. Like, I didn't get it in a hat fast enough last night before going to bed, or for long enough, and it just... That is crazy, dude. I've not had this much hair in forever. Yeah, that's pretty much been the whole day, and plans for tomorrow. Do I have a daily video? Do I have a daily thought? Not really. I guess I do. I always say not really, and then go into the daily thought. It's really interesting how many people are relying on ChatGPT over Google. I see it a lot more in my daily life. Of Carter and Ava have been using ChatGPT a lot, and it's like they're more inclined to ask ChatGPT sometimes than open Google and ask. Like, it's just more reliable, like low key more reliable, and more convenient. And it's like, it's so strange to just people are doing that, dude. Like, it's more convenient to just ask the AI than it is to figure it out. You know, like, and it's just one more thing for convenience, but I'm just like, that is so weird to me. Like, personally, I still am not really super into AI. Like, it's not really a thing. But I know it's one of those things, like, once you pick it up, you're just going to continue to use it because it's simpler, more convenient, and nicer, right? And so I'm like whatever, dude. But it's really interesting seeing. Oh, I didn't put this on right. I'm killing me. Hold up. All right, buddy. I'll put you back in there. Put you back in. Come on. The plastic top on the thing was like cutting off one of the beams. I was like, hey, yo. But yeah, I know it's one of those things, like, once I pick it up, I'll not put it down and just, like, use it a lot. But, yeah, I've just been putting it off. I mean, it seems like such a good thing, but I also know there's a cost to it, you know? And it's like, I know that the average Google search takes, like, 4 or 5 times less energy than a chat GPT question. You know, so it's like AI literally just costs more just to use. And, like, we live in such a profitized society that it's kind of like every single corporation that has an AI is just waiting for AI to become profitable, you know? And so I've kind of been toying with this thought of, like, it's very possible that AI kind of becomes government regulated and, like, because it really is just a money funnel. Like, it's not like a cash geyser, like, it's not using sales or anything like that. It is literally, like, pumping in money, power, like, all this stuff. And it just doesn't really have any return on investment to have AI doing things. So it would, like, yes, it gives value to all the people, and it, like, gives knowledge to all the people, and, like, access to that knowledge, and, like, access to an AI, right? I definitely think the government will take control of it eventually, because it literally isn't profitable. If we don't figure out how to make AI profitable, it's very possible that it does not continue to be privatized. And it's like, if it does remain privatized, it will be in the hands of a very small few amount of people who can actually afford that kind of upkeep in an AI. And I mean, it would actually make a lot of sense to have a tax structure in place to be like, yes, you're paying a tax to use the AI. Like you pay a tax to use the AI, right? And it's like it, like a lot of the higher earners would pay a lot more tax for the general public to use an AI, and it would that just makes sense, you know. And it's like we have ChatGPT. I think the number is like $200 something subscription for the highest end, and they're losing money on it. Like they're losing money on a $200 monthly subscription. Huh? What? Losing money on a $200 monthly subscription. So you're making like all these people who are subscribed for $200 a month. You're losing money on it. So it's like, well, look at thinking about a tax structure for it. If everyone was able to use AI, like free for everybody, free, but you paid taxes on like more taxes. The highest amount of the higher earners would end up paying a couple hundred thousand in taxes just to support the AI each, right? And so you'd have people paying like $40 a month to pay to use the AI and have the access, so everyone can have the access, right? And I mean, if AI is getting used in schools, you have to have taxes to support that infrastructure and that power demand, and it just seems like a logistical nightmare, to be completely honest. But I definitely think it'll be a good thought to look for in the future of like having tax structures in place to support public AI that isn't privatized, isn't profit driven, and is there specifically to like benefit people of all stages of life, you know? And I don't know if AI is like I was kind of talking to my mom and just like she was talking about the like when it becomes sentient, or like if it became sentient, like the drone swarm or something like that. And I'm sitting there going like, realistically, the hardware necessary to become sentient just doesn't exist. Like it just doesn't, right? It's like you don't really realize how much structure is in a human being at all times, occurring 100% of the time, and we're still like foolish, like absolutely foolish creatures, dude. Like people are, we're creatures of habit, right? But just absolutely dumb decisions sometimes. And everyone is different. It's like you can't really have this like when AI becomes sentient, it'll all be one AI. It's like you just can't see that happening, you know. And they all kind of have different personalities. Like Grok is Grok's Grog, whatever it is. And the Tesla AI is like totally different. Or I guess it's like XA, a Twitter AI. Huh? It's like totally different than like Gemini, right? Like they're totally different. So it's like if they were to achieve sentience, like they understood each other or they understood their existence or something like that, it wouldn't be like possible for the hardware to do it, you know. Like you solve the software issue and you need hardware that can run that. Like dude, we still have software issues in our brain and our hardware lags behind us, like consistently. It's kind of crazy. So I just don't think that like AI becoming sentient is realistic for the foreseeable future. And I just like defining sentience is so difficult. I'm definitely gonna make a video on defining sentience. But anyways, I've rambled on long enough. I'm tired. I'm gonna go pass out. I'm really excited for tomorrow. It's gonna be an awesome day. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful April 28th, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a good night.